There are a couple of options here. One option is supervised visitation, which will never, ever work with Kanye West. Can you imagine somebody sitting down in Kanye's house saying, "Kanye, don't do that"? I mean, how do you think that's gonna go over? So, I mean, it's something that is done. It can't be done here. He does not have the temperament for that. So the only other options I can think of is either limiting or taking away physical and or joint custody. And it seems to me, Phil, we're kind of dancing around it that, nothing else has worked. It seems like we're there. It seems like we're at that point.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, my fear for her is that someone will be appointed to evaluate the situation and say, it's time to compel his compliance with the guidelines that I set forth, putting the child's interest ahead of your own, maintaining a stable environment, being careful who they're exposed to. And if he's not doing that, then he will forfeit his access to the children. And Harvey, there are parenting centers where he can have so many hours a week, any parent. And I don't know Kanye, I've never met the man. So I cannot render a professional opinion about that. But I can tell you that there are situations where they have to go to a center where there are police officers there, and they see their children in a controlled environment where they can't say no. And if they do resist or try to go off of whatever the conditions are, then they're removed from the situation. And as I say, I don't know Kanye. I can't comment on what his pathologies may or may not be, but there are supervisory circumstances where not complying isn't an option. And then the next step is there's no visitation at all. If you can't do it with supervision, then you can't do it at all. And I've seen that happen many times. And then finally, they lose visitation, and then they can ultimately have their parental rights terminated. It just keeps stepping up, however far a parent wants to push it.